Does fate mean we don't have free will? Does free will mean there is no fate? Or do both exist simultaneously? There definitely is fate, we know that from everyday experiences, and there is free choice. We know that too. Otherwise, we would never be so miserable about our bad choices. So yes, both exist. Fate means God runs the world. That's what it means. It means that the world does not function without the master of the universe propelling it. So grass does not grow unless God wants it to grow, each blade individually. Nothing moves unless God wants it to move. Nothing happens unless God wants it to happen. And that's for a very simple reason. The world once did not exist. There was nothing, nor wind, nor breath, nor motion. There was nothing. God had to create everything from its non-existence. And so he has to continue giving existence to non-existent beings. So God is constantly creating. If he's constantly creating, then he's obviously constantly aware of what's happening. That's called the fate, God's plan, God's role. Then there's our freedom of choice, which is limited to moral choices. The only area in which we have freedom of choice is in our morality. In other words, our reaction to him. Everything else, God runs. So if I'm trying to make a decision about which house to buy, and it's not a moral choice, there's no moral issue here, then I will not have free choice. God will determine which house I'm going to buy. The interesting thing is, God waits to see your choice, then makes his plan. So they don't conflict. He lets you make your choice, and then God makes a plan as to what that choice is going to produce. So you try to do something, you're not always successful. How come? Because you can make the choice, but you can't determine the outcome. So the free choice is yours, the fate is God's.